All right, today we are working on Unit C in our Algebra Spiral Review bound notebook. So we are doing the pages that are titled Unit C at the top, and really most of this is focused on slope-intercept form. So we're reviewing lines. Write the slope-intercept form for the given information or for the line. So on this one, my slope, it looks like is down 1, right 2, or negative 1/2. My b is at negative 1. So my slope-intercept form is always y equals mx plus b. So this equation for this line would be y equals negative 1/2 x minus 1. Same thing, we're doing slope-intercept form here. So my b is negative 2, it looks like. And then to get from one point to the other, looks like I'm going up 6 and then right 1. So this would be y equals 6x minus 2, or you could also do 6 over 1 if you wanted. Both would be counted correct. I like to leave the 1 off personally, but it's up to you. Topic 2, write the slope-intercept form for the given information, and they gave us the slope and the intercept, so we just need to plug it in. We have y equals 6 vis x plus 3. Write the slope-intercept form for the given information. So this one is the same. Our slope is negative 8. Our intercept is 4/3. So there we go. Easy peasy. Topic 3. Write the slope-intercept form for the given information. I don't know if you remember, but in algebra, we had point-slope form, which is where we took y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And I think starting this way and then turning it into y equals mx plus b is the easiest method for completing this. So that's what I'm going to show you. But if you have another method you like better or works better for you, as long as you could get the same answer, I don't care what method you use. I'm just going to show you what I think is easiest. But there is another method where you plug in for y, m, and x and solve for b, and that works too. So I'm going to do y minus negative 4 equals 5, x minus negative 1, and then we're just going to rearrange it so that we can isolate y. So if I distribute, that gives us 5x plus 5, and then we just have to subtract 4 from both sides. So we end up with 5x plus 1 for our slope-intercept form. So like this other method I was talking about, you would have, for this one, negative 4 equals 5 times negative 1 plus b, and you could solve for b, and they would tell you that's 1, and then you would end up with this same answer. So both methods are valid. I'm just not going to do it both ways for every problem. All right, so here it looks like we have the same thing. So I'm going to do y minus 3 equals 1/2 times x minus 4, and I'm just going to isolate y. So we have 1/2 x minus 2, and then we'll add 3 to both sides. 1/2 x plus 1 is our final answer. All right, this time they gave us 2 points, so I have to find my slope before I do anything else. So slope is subtracting your y's on top and your x's on the bottom to find the rise over the run. So negative 1 minus negative 4 gives me 3. 5 minus 2 also gives me 3, so my slope is 3/3 or 1. And then you can pick whichever point you want to use. So I'm going to do y minus negative 1, x minus 5. And now I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. All right, I'm going to do the same thing here. Find my slope first. So that give me 1. It's going to give me 1 again. So my slope is 1 over 1 or 1. And I'm going to use my first point, but it doesn't matter which point you use, you get the same answer. Subtract 1, and I end up with y equals x plus 2. Okay, so no matter which point you use, no matter which method you use, you should still come up with the same final answer. Write the slope-intercept form for the given information. So they gave us a point and they want it parallel. Parallel means it has the same slope. So I'm going to do my y minus 0 equals 2, because that's the same, and then x minus 1. Okay, so there's my slope-intercept form for that one. And same problem, they still want parallel. So I'm going to do y minus negative 2 equals 5, or not 5, negative 4/5. And then x minus 5. All right, and then we will subtract 2 from both sides. And last page for us here, topic 6, write the slope-intercept form for the given information. So we still have a point, and this time they said perpendicular. So for perpendicular, we use the opposite reciprocal. In this case, the opposite reciprocal of 3 is negative 1/3. So we'll do y minus 2 equals negative 1/3 times x minus 3. And then we'll add 2 to both sides. Same problem, they gave us a point and they want perpendicular. So opposite reciprocal, now it's positive 9/4. So I'm going to do y minus negative 5 equals 9/4 times x minus negative 4. All right, last two. This one, these both look the same as the last two. So perpendicular for this one, opposite reciprocal will be positive 3. And then we will isolate y. All right, perpendicular to 4 will be negative 1/4. And now we'll isolate y. All right, so that's the end of the white section of our notes. So now you're moving on to the yellow section and you're working on the 3 pages that say Unit C in your yellow homework section of your spiral book.